And on today's Local 6 Legal Line, the topic is nursing home tenant rights. Actually, nursing home abuse and tenant rights, and the attorneys from the Bryant Law Center here to answer your questions at 1-888-208-6946. So let's say hello to a masked up Mark Bryant and Terrace Swanson, and I'm sure you can tell who is who. But Mark, before we get into the questions for today, let's talk about the scholarship that you all have been giving away.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. We have a scholarship program that we're giving to high school students getting ready to go into college and students that are already in college. And all you got to do is go to our website or to our Facebook page, BryantPSC.com, and apply for it. And it's pretty darn simple because all you got to do is talk for 2 to 4 minutes, send us a video, and what you're going to talk about is, number one, if you're in high school, you're going to talk about how the pandemic has affected your education, and that's pretty simple. The other thing is, if you're in college, you're going to talk about what Ruth Bader Ginsburg did that impacted on your life. And if you send that in, there's a chance that you're going to get $1,000 to your college or university. And I encourage everybody to do it. If you've got friends that are young people that are seniors in high school or already in college, tell them about it. Tell them to look it up on our website because it's free money. I mean, it's real simple, and that's all you have to do. So we're doing it right now.
Okay, on to the questions, and we have one regarding nursing home abuse. And Jason says, my mother fell at the nursing home, had to go to the hospital, and at the hospital they reported finding feces under her nails. She had bed sores and she was dehydrated. Do we have a case?
Let me tell you, we handled a bed sore case not long ago and managed to get a significant amount of money out of that case. But you poor people like that go in there and have feces under the fingernails, have big bed sores, there is absolutely no excuse for that. So if you find a loved one that's been mistreated in a nursing home, I wish you'd pick up the phone and call Mark, because I'll do something about it. So yeah, you've got a case.
I have a question from Monica who wants to know, is it legal for me to install a remote camera in my mother's home, at a mother's room at the nursing home?
Yes, so it is legal as long as you have permission in Kentucky. In Kentucky, you have to have the permission of the facility, and you also have to have the permission of the resident, as well as if they have any roommates. Now, there are a handful of states where you don't have to have permission. That's written into their law that you can install, you know, they call it a nanny cam or whatever, into the room without the facility's permission. But even in those states, you still have to get the permission of the resident and any roommates there. If you're allowed to, you know, it can be a good idea so that you can check in, especially during COVID when you couldn't go in and visit. You can make sure that they're okay. And even if you have a great nursing home with fantastic staff, it's just a peace of mind to look in and make sure, you know, that everything's okay. So I think it's a great idea as long as your nursing home allows it. If they, you know, if the nursing home gives you a really hard time about it, that also might be a red flag as well.
Well, the attorneys from the Bryant Law Center will be back for part 2 of our Local 6 Legal Line. On the other side of the break, we'll continue with the topic of nursing home abuse and tenant rights. If you have questions about that, give us a shout. 1-888-208-6946. Back after the break on Local 6 Midday.